Morning, Andrew. I'm Darren. How are you?
I'm alright, Darren. How you going?
Good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. I'm one of the counsellors here at Indigo. And how'd you go finding the place today?
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I just followed the maps.
Oh, it's good. You drove. You found a park and everything.
Yeah.
That's
good.
Nice
and close.
Great. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Have you seen a counsellor before, Andrew?
Yeah, I've seen a few. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's great. So you know the process, and that's good. Yeah.
I think I do.
Yeah, good, wonderful. All right, just a few things before we get started. So everything that's discussed today is in confidence, and so you'll be noticing I'll be taking some notes as well. So you're welcome to have a look at what I'm writing. So basically, just sort of just jotting down some things so I know sort of how we can progress and help you through the next couple of sessions.
Okay.
And that's all stored securely as well on file with password secure, and so that's only available to myself. If I need to share anything with with another practitioner, I think I'm going to refer you to see somebody else or something. That will only be with your consent.
Okay.
And so there will be a little bit of paperwork. We'll get you to sign a consent for that later. That's probably something you've done before. That makes sense. It's okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. And also that I'm a mandatory reporter as well. So if I feel like that there's any significant harm sort of that I hear to yourself or to others, that I would have to let other people know. Like being my supervisor, I'm sure you understand that as well. So everything's getting all the formal stuff out of the way. That's okay before we get started. All right. Okay. So how are you feeling?
Yeah,
What's going on?
I'll tell you I'm alright, but I'm probably not.
Yeah.
I'm just it's hard. Everything's hard. Just feel like everything's hard.
Yeah.
I can't stop. I want to stop, but I can't stop.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah. And thanks for doing the online forming as well. It's okay to sort of see that you've been struggling with drugs for a while. And sort of
seems like forever. Everything's a struggle.
Yeah. Right. You find it's all just that. Sometimes it makes your life a bit sort of a bit difficult and hard and everything else. That. Yeah. Okay. Sort of. All right. So. Where are you at the moment with your using? It's like
I'm in the middle of it. I'm right in the middle of it. Like I said, I want to stop, but I don't feel like there's a way to stop.
Right. Okay.
Meetings are meetings, and they don't help.
Yeah.
I'm just there.
Yeah.
And then I go home and I'm doing my business.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's good that you're going to meetings as well. So that. You've had a little bit of help there. There's people that you're meeting there and stuff.
I feel like I've been to a lot of meetings, and people care and all the rest of it. But I don't know. I can't stop.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. How long have you been using for?
15 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's quite a while.
It's a long time. Yeah. But it wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
It was all right before.
Yeah.
So now everything's just hopeless.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah. Are you? Is it something that you're doing by yourself, or are you doing it recreationally with friends?
No, there's nothing recreational about it. It's just me on my own.
Yeah. It's kind of a bit of isolation as well, I guess. And who do you live with at the moment?
No, just me.
Just yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Safest way.
Yeah. All right. So okay. And what about work? So are you able to go to work at the moment?
No, I'm not up to working at the moment.
No.
It's too out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long has that been going?
Yeah, it's been a few years now.
You've been out of work for a few years?
Yeah, it's too hard to maintain, responsibility of turning up and I'm inconsistent, and if I've got money I'm not going to work. I'm doing what I do. I only go to work for the money anyway. Yeah.
All right. So now you're on Centrelink? You're on Centrelink payments?
Yeah.
That's good. And that's all okay.
It's never enough, but the rent gets paid.
Yeah. Are you in social housing?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it's not behind anything?
No,
like
it
that?
just gets taken out.
Yeah, okay, great. And so when did you find that it sort of become sort of unmanageable, when it became a problem?
Yeah, I think it's probably around the same time when I couldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the last few years that things have gotten really out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it makes me sick physically. Yeah, and my head's all over the place. I just can't keep it together.
Yeah. Okay. So, and what did you do for work before?
Yeah, no, I've got a nursing background, and you know, but it's not conducive to you know, to turn up.
You're not well.
No.
Yeah, I guess that's the main thing, is to sort of just to and start to sort of get you feeling a bit better. Getting back to work would be a really good thing, but it's just that sort of, even to get you out of that social isolation, just having some sort of purpose and being able to go to work would be.
Yeah, I don't know if I could nurse I don't know if that's ever going to be possible again, but we'll see.
Yeah. What goals do you have in your sort of?
I don't really have any, I suppose. It's at the moment. It's so out of sorts. It's just about. I want to stop being so desperate. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's the start.
Yeah.
I don't want this life anymore.
Yeah.
That's my only goal.
Yeah. Well, that's a good start. It's a good start. Sort of, you're noticing that that what I'm hearing is that you're ready for some change. You're noticing that things are not working for you at the moment, and it's time to. How do you feel? How do you feel about changing things?
Yeah, I don't know how.
Yeah.
My problem. I don't know how. They tell me to go to meetings. I go to meetings, and it doesn't feel like it makes any difference to me. But I go. And then I go and have a shot.
I understand that, but what I'm hearing is that that you are going to meetings. That's, if you weren't going to meetings but still using, that's the difference there. Is what you are turning up still, which is it's pretty amazing. It takes a lot to walk in those doors.
Yeah, it feels stupid sometimes. It feels like, why? I don't know.
Well,
it feels hopeless.
Yeah, let's just have a think about that. It's like, why do you think it feels stupid?
Yeah, I just feel stupid. Yeah, that's it. I just feel like it's not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I humiliate myself when I go.
Okay. And so if you have a think about those thoughts, and when you say that, how does it feel? How are you feeling when you say, I feel hopeless, I feel stupid?
I feel very sad.
Yeah. And you can sort of, how would it feel if you said to yourself, when you walked into that meeting and you're thinking, what am I doing here? I'm useless, I'm hopeless, whatever. What about if you stopped and just thought to myself, I'm just having a thought. I'm having a thought that I'm hopeless, I'm having a thought that I'm useless, I'm having a thought that I'm stupid.
I've never really tried that.
Let's just say to yourself, I'm having a thought. Say it out loud. I'm having a thought that I'm stupid. You say it out loud. Say it to me.
I'm having a thought that I'm stupid.
How did that feel?
Stupid.
It's you're uncomfortable saying it. That's how silly it is. It's just a thought.
Yeah.
It's just and who thinks that you're stupid?
Yeah, it's me.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of the times we say, everyone thinks that I'm thinking that. Well, I'm not everyone. I think the opposite.
Well, I think that's what they think when I'm at the meeting and I tell them I'm day one again.
Yeah. And you hear a part of that literature that they say, the most important person in the room. And that's true. That's the absolute opposite to, I know this is really far from that. If you walk in going thinking, well, I'm day one and I feel embarrassed and I feel stupid, but I'm the most important person in the room.
Yeah, I don't feel like that, but I could try.
Yeah.
I could try.
Yeah. You can put that down as your homework, starting to change So it's starting to have those little small steps about what they call unhooking. It's unhooking from that thought, because that's all it is. That's not the actual truth. And even I can see now in having that conversation with you how, when you have to say that out loud that, that I'm having a thought, I can hear it in your voice that feels a bit weird, it feels a bit strange. And once we realise that it is just a thought, it's not actual fact. And we can get to a point later on where we're asking ourselves, is this true, what I'm thinking? Is it actually true? And obviously we're going to say yes, but then we start to investigate it a little bit more. And so we start to go, well, is there evidence that this is true? And most of the time we find out that it's not. And sort of unhooking from those thoughts, just realising that we're having a thought, that's a negative thought, and we can change how we feel. And just by sort of creating something more positive, that over time, we're just going to start to think that, we're going to hear ourselves in our head walking into, I feel uncomfortable, I feel stupid being here. That's going to eventually go until, you can walk into that room and absorb what's going on and listen, rather than sitting there going on about how you feel.
Yeah, because I certainly don't hear much. That sounds like a better plan than what actually happens.
That's good. Yeah, because at the moment that's just, that's what's going on. I'm sure that's starting. It's easy for me to point it out, but once you start to notice that, things can really start to sort of shift. And it's just like, I hear this a lot. People coming in and say, "Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing." It's like, I didn't call you up. You came in here, and that takes a lot. You're walking into meetings where you feel uncomfortable, and you've come in today for counselling as well. They're two really big steps.
It's uncomfortable here, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I could say it, but then I'd be thinking the other stuff straight away again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and just it's all about sort of changing those thought patterns and changing those feelings. Until if you imagine if some of your friends came to you and told you that they were trying to sort their life out, they're going to 12-step meetings and they're going to see a counsellor. How would you feel about that friend?
Yeah, having a go.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And sort of and they're probably feeling the same way you're feeling. That's natural to feel that as well. But just kind of having that sort of accepting that this is how I'm feeling right now. Once we kind of consider that acceptance, then we can start to feel about some sort of commitment to change.
Okay.
And that's kind of the therapy that I like to work with: acceptance and commitment therapy. And it's an action, just accepting how we are. Most of the times it's just a thought, and how we can move through that. And so how do you normally deal with things like cravings?
I don't deal with them, I just use them. I don't, have a crave, have that feeling, and if I've got the money, if I haven't got the money, I get the money. And we do what we do. I don't deny them. I wish I didn't have them, but I don't deny them.
So that's another thing that we can work with further down the track. And I would recommend that would be a really good thing for you to get a relationship with a qualified drug counsellor that can work on those feelings. Because getting clean is one thing, but staying clean is another. Stopping's easy, but staying stopped can be quite difficult. And we can't be expected to do that by ourselves. You've already made some sort of efforts into changing these things. You're open to change and help. And I would suggest that going to the stimulant treatment program, which is part of St Vincent's Hospital. St Vincent's Hospital?
Yeah, I've heard of that program.
Yeah, it's great. It's part of the O'Brien Centre, and it's a free service for everybody. And so they have a drop-in. I think it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday mornings between. I have to look up the website and we can email this all to you. And all you have to do is turn up to the drop-in and walk in, just like you walked in here today. And they'll line you up with a counsellor, and they'll do a little assessment with you, and then they'll book you in for some one-on-one counselling, and it's for free.
All right.
and
it's specifically around
stimulants.
My use.
So that would be really good. So they understand. There's specialists in their field, and they can help you with all those sort of unpacking all that stuff, and getting into urge surfing and things like that. Working through all your cravings, and so this
what do you call it?
Urge surfing. And so when you get an urge, you get a craving. You can think of it like a wave, like it comes in and it's really overwhelming. And that's to get through that, it's like riding a wave. It comes up and it sort of elevates and it gets bigger and it's bigger, and feeling the intensity of it, and it just comes down the other side and goes down. Like that. That's what urge surfing is. A tool.
Okay, because I never come down the other side.
No, exactly. So that's something we can work on. Yeah. So what we'll do today, I've just got a consent form here to release exchange information, just so we can sort of get your consent that if I could even email the people at Stimulant Treatment Program just to give them like an introductory of what we've done today, and then we can open up the line of conversation if the counsellor wants to speak to me, and to see what we're discussing with you here as well, just to sort of get the best help for you. How does that sound?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. And if that was to happen, obviously I'd be asking your request to do that as well, even though we've signed the consent. I'll still be letting you know if there is information exchange.
Okay.
So how's that all sounding so far?
Yeah.
Are you too much?
Yeah. I've got to give something a go.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, that's what to acknowledge that again. To walk in these doors is a really hard thing to. Once you realise that this is not working for me, I need to make some changes. You've done that, and even by these are all positive, really good things.
Thanks for saying that.
And that's something that you've got a lot of good stuff there to work on. All right, so I've got you booked in for 3 sessions, and so our next one, so we can do that next week. Happy to come back at the same time at 8:30 next Monday morning.
Yeah, earlier the better. Get me before it gets me.
All right, good. That's what we want to hear. And so we'll book you in for next Monday. And so for your homework this week, so it's only Monday, so you've got, if you can go to the drop-in, that would be amazing. That would be really good. So I'm going to email these details for you, so you've got all the directions and things like that. And if you need to speak to me through the week, reach out, ask some questions, or you're not sure about the drop-in, whatever. I'm here Monday, Friday through the day. You can call, leave a message. I'll probably be in a session, or you can contact me by email. If you have any questions or things like that, reach out. How does that sound?
Yeah, no, that's good. Thanks.
Yeah, good. So we'll start with that, and we'll check in again next week, and see if we can start to sort of get you onto a counsellor through STP. So I'm just going to get you, if you can just put the slide of consent form, and just this one's here. You can put your name there and sign the other one. Yeah, that's really good. I feel like you've got some really good sort of things in store now, which is great. It's all we need to get you through the week, and hopefully you're able to get into.
And it's this page too?
Yeah, that one, and just signed at the bottom.
Just a signature here?
Yeah. Great, alright. Thanks for coming in today. It's great to meet you. I look forward to seeing you again next week and seeing how we go. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you.